one of the most unique experiences. I mean, probably told this story on a couple of podcasts. Was like when I went out to the Bahamas to work with like Ceelo, who I always thought was like this incredible, crazy mind. You know, like I didn't know all his catalog, but I knew a lot of his shit. I knew he was fucking amazing. So I got to work with him out on this fucking beach. You know, like we're right off the ocean, like literally
Dope.
feet. And then, you know, next thing you know, we got like British A&R dude telling me like, well, you know, Pharrell's coming in, so we're gonna have to push you to this room over here. Sorry, there's no monitors. I'm like, I don't have monitors. What? Because Pharrell's coming? I'm like, this sounds amazing. Pharrell's coming. He's like, yeah. What? He's all like, oh, we're so sorry about that. I'm like, I don't know, like. That does suck because I was hoping to like work
but
not in
can
headphones.
I meet Pharrell?
But yeah, am I gonna be hanging with Pharrell? Okay. And then next thing you know, it's like I didn't realize we're on fucking well, it's not his island, but we're on Lenny Kravitz's island, you know, like
okay.
He doesn't own the island, but he lives there.
Yeah.
One of his many houses and then so he came by and that was fucking chill.
That's pretty cool. I feel like that dude is like one of the top, you know, that's like an old style of celebrity that doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
So you meet someone like that, it's like a mythical creature.
He's the nicest dude too.
Like, oh, I bet. Have you seen his Architectural Digest video of his house in Brazil?
Brazil. Yeah, I saw.
He rolls in on a fucking horse. Welcome to my house. Come on in, AD.
Yeah.
You know, like what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that's him. I was pissed too because he had a barbecue and I had to leave. My flight leaving was that day. I was like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
You guys are jerking me around.
You're playing with my heart here.
I might as well tell the story though. It's a classic story.
Yeah.
There's like, I didn't realize there was like a rumor about me, like in like, I guess you would say the Atlantic Warner clique or whatever.
Yeah.
For a little bit that I was totally unaware of, but
wait, this is crazy.
This is funny.
I used to run in that Atlantic Warner clique. So I'm wondering if I heard this.
No, you would know, but you're about to hear it now. So I met Lenny that one day. He was super chill. He actually came up to me and was like, I didn't get your name. You know, he was like super polite and personable. So we had like, you know, the 1 minute conversation and talked about whatever. And I told him like, you know, I tried not to be fanboy, but I was like, yo, always been loving your shit, blah, blah, blah. And then I think eventually that day, somebody came up to me and was like, yo, we don't have any guitars here. Can Lenny play your guitar? Can you use your guitar? And apparently I said, no. I don't have any recollection of this at all. I wouldn't have said no. Like, there's no reason. I'm a big fan of that motherfucker. So. I mean, beyond being a fan, like, you know.
You don't have any memory of even being asked to use the guitar?
I don't remember anybody asking me that shit. Like,
so what do you think happened?
I think my theory is that, like, it was, it must have been a low talker. You know, the guy that's just like, Geoffro. I must have thought he was like, are you hungry? Do you want to have fish? Because we were eating a lot of fish down there. And I was like, no, we've had fish every night. I'm fucking done with this.
He's like, oh, gee, all right, man, I'll tell Lenny, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, like, come on, man. Like, it's like, why would anybody say no?
I almost feel like it's kind of a situation where it's like, why did they even ask?
Right. Well, I mean, I guess they're being polite because I was the only guy with a guitar and they were fucking with me all.
But if Lenny Kravitz wants to play your guitar,
right?
I don't care if you're a songwriter or you're fucking.
Oh, there's people that aren't even close to that level, let alone.
I don't care if you're Keith Richards. You want Lenny Kravitz to fucking play your guitar.
There's people that have come over to my apartment and just like didn't ask and went into like my bedroom and grabbed my guitar. I'm like, what are you?
Yeah, right.
It's too late. You know, I don't want to fuck up the vibe because I'm the guy that said no again.
Right.
But anyway, so a couple years later, I ran into Ceelo's engineer. Shouts to Sean. And so he's like, sees me from the hallway in that Coanga building, as you remember. So it's like one of those dramatic
That's a thin hallway right there too.
It was a great hallway for rubbing elbows. You run into people all the time.
That's true, actually. Honestly, that was probably by design.
Oh, for sure.
Everything in that building was by design, man. Like
we'll come back to this building because there's a lot of history in that building, isn't there? But yeah, he sees me and he's like, there he is, Mr. I'm too good, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, shut up. What are you talking about? And
at this point you didn't know.
No, I didn't know. I just thought he was like talking shit about something. I was like, I don't get the joke, but good to see you. How are you doing? Oh, you're in with Ceelo. That's great. And then I think eventually I went into the room later on because I heard Ceelo screaming his ass off, as he does. And I'm like, yo, I got to hear this song that he's working on. I go in there. And so somehow we started talking about it again. And he's like, yo, that shit was wild though. I was like, all right, so you're being for real. So I don't know what you're talking about. You got to explain this to me. And he's like, yeah, you said no. And we were all like, he said no? Everybody was talking about it. And I was like, yo, that explains a lot. Cause I felt like at first they're telling me I don't got monitors to work on. Then they're moving me to a hotel. I was like, yo, I must have done something. I don't even know what I did. But it was
so that was the whole monitor thing.
No, I think it was just eventually it was the last straw, because Lenny came at the end of this thing. And then, so I just decided at that point, I was like, I'm just going to run with that shit. Anybody else? Fine. Lenny fucking Kravitz? Nice dude. No fucking way. He's not playing my Epiphone $500 guitar. Brand new strings. Come on.
Shit, man. That's a good one, dude.
It's, hopefully I'll run into him again and I can.
Yeah, hopefully there'll be a resolution to that story where you can tell him, you probably don't remember being down here on this island, but
his island.
Yeah, his island.
Remember that one time I didn't attend your barbecue? I flew out because I was like, nah.
It's yeah, man, we were missing you that night, dude.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one, man.